Good. Let me get you on screen with me. So, we're doing just a quick 5 minutes. Just want to get from the cuff, like what you're thinking about AI, what you're thinking about the future with technology. But first, can you give us a little background on you, your institution,
Sure.
how you're using technology?
Well, Susquehanna is a residential liberal arts college in central Pennsylvania. We're about 2,200 students. A bit unusual in that our history has always been an integration of rich liberal arts core with preparation for careers all the way back to the 1850s when we were founded.
Nice. Thank you very much. Um, as far as AI, where do you think AI is being underestimated the most in higher ed?
I think one of the things is that people are talking about the advent of AI, and it's been here for quite a while.
Mhm.
And I think one of the things that a lot of people don't, that the mistake is they don't understand what it is, how it has functioned, the fact that much of the work that they've been doing with technology for the last decade plus has been on the back of AI, just not in the ways that become more evident in the last couple of years with the advent of ChatGPT and some other products that I think have made more evident the human-like output
Yeah.
that's possible with certain formats. But I mean, people have been doing uh, search engine work that's been built on AI for a lot longer than
I know we have a gentleman who works for us. He's been in that area of AI, large language models, for 20 plus years. He did it at school. So now that it's coming out to the masses, it's really a powerful tool.
Yeah, when you can load it onto your phone, suddenly it becomes real.
That's right.
But it doesn't mean it's brand new.
That's right. It doesn't mean it's always right nowadays, right? And speaking of that, in the future,
Nothing always is.
so like a future question, like what do you think presidents should be concerned about as far as AI?
Well, I think there are a couple of different things that are important. One is that we need to be sure that our institutions are taking the best advantage of the tools that are available to them. And AI provides some very powerful capacities for data analytics, data gathering, and framing things, organizing material. And we want to be sure that we use that the best that we can. Uh, Partly not to be left behind, but also because it allows our institutions to be more effective and more efficient. But I think more important, we need to be sure that our students have the facility to use those tools to the best effect as well, and to understand the ways in which their own intellectual property and the intellectual property that drives a lot of the content for AI are related to each other, so that they're both using these tools to their best advantage, but also being sure that they're using them ethically.
Yeah, correct. That's very important. You said as far as the ethical piece, have y'all framed that at an institutional level?
We have.
Yeah.
About a year and a half ago, we put together a task force that comprises faculty, staff, and students, both to look at the various ways in which having policies around AI use is important, but then also being sure that we set the institution up well to review technologies and policies as they unfold. And so we've adopted ethical use policies. Every faculty member on our campus has had the opportunity to think about the ways in which they identify appropriate uses of AI for the work in their classes and inappropriate uses as well. And in many cases, we also have faculty working groups that have come out of that that are thinking of the ways in which our curriculum can best support students using these technologies.
Well, I appreciate your insights, and I thank you for taking a little time to stop by.
Pleasure. Thank you.
Yeah. Maybe we'll do a longer podcast later.
Well, you know how to find me.
Thanks for joining us on AI Innovation, where we explore how AI is reshaping higher education with insight, integrity, and imagination. Be sure to follow us on LinkedIn or YouTube for updates and future episodes. Until next time, keep learning, keep leading, and keep asking the big questions.